Okay. Does this record? Yeah, okay. So this is a hand. It's basically a mold of six anyways, and I think I can get better ones. Mold of six? Yep. Yeah, this is better. I get to scry like crazy for the first couple turns. So I get to scry off the land, and I get to scry off the Omen Speaker, and I can basically craft the cards in my hand and hopefully do good things. Get back up there, Eccleston. What are you doing? Scry time. Bottom. Alright, the next turn I get to scry twice again. Oh god. Oh, we didn't play anything? Sweet. Alright. Play that. Bottom and top. And I get to pass again. And I get to go shields up, basically, with the next, because I'm going to draw that, and I get to play it, and I'll have a pair of 1/3s out. And against a deck like this, I think shields up is definitely the way you want to go. I can probably feel free to attack here, right? Yeah, I'm not blocking anything that has haste, normally. There are a couple of cards, but I think they're rares that I really care about that have haste. If he wants to, like, Skull Cleaver me, he would have played it last turn, so... Phalanx, eh? That's a good card. I think I just disciple him and just look at his hand. I get 3 of the 5 cards to look at, so I'm going to probably get something that he wants. He probably doesn't have like 3 dead cards. Unless he goes like double red card, double red card, double red card. And then that's a good signal he's off his mountains, so I can keep that in the back of my mind for the future. Alright, Emissary, Giant, Rage of Furfurous. Alright, so he's doing well right now. I'm assuming one of the cards he kept was a land. I think that's a safe decision to make at this point in time, that he kept a land. I'm not worried about the Nylelia's Emissary because I haven't seen anything that's green, so I'm not going to take that. Farragax Giant, I can deal with a 3/3 and a Lava Axe. I mean, I'm not worried about it that much. The Rage I'm worried about because it gets to kill a guy next turn, and I'd like to not have that happen. And I'm going to pass. And of course, he had the Force the whole time. So we know 3 of the cards in his hand at this point. I think I figured out the issue with our deck. I was looking at some of the stuff that was going on. We don't have any power. We have no way of like having any power. It's just like all of our cards are just kind of like they do rolls and they just kind of sit there and they're like, "Yep, I'm a guy. I'm doing stuff. Go team, I'm helping." But none of them are really like, "All right, now let's get there." The only cards that really have power and toughness are like the 2 Chorus Tides and the 2, yeah, you got it, and the 2 what are they called? 3/3s for 2. So it's not like I'm really able to do that much good stuff. That's weird that he would enchant one of the lands he tapped for mana. He's got a tap cat. Okay. It's a good move on his part to play it, because I was totally going to triple block the Phalanx. But instead, I'll just block and regenerate. Alright. And then I'll drain you for 1. And draw Freaka's Cure, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Play that so I can Freaka's Cure and have that up. I think I just... Alright, so we know he has... Kitty in his hand. He'll probably suit it up on the Phalanx. We then can't really deal with it effectively. Like, I can block and then tap things happen. I think I just have to pass the turn here. Because I don't think I want to run out the archetype right now. Because I'm assuming he's going to attack. And when he attacks, what I want to do... he's not going to attack with this because it's suicidal. So I'm probably going to want to do is he's going to play the Disciple on here. I'm going to block Regenerate, block the Omen Speaker on the Faragax Giant, and then cure the Giant to get it out of here. Because I'm assuming he's just going to tap out right now. Oh, he put on the Giant? Deal. I will take that deal. Please attack with both. Thank you. Alright, so I'm blocking here and here. And then 1, 2, 3. Alright, so he regenerates. And then I'm just going to kill the Phalanx as soon as I get priority. No, okay, he didn't play a lander. I was worried there for a second because if he played a Plains, he could have God's Willing up and I would have been super sad. Well, I think I'm just going to run out the Servant and just make it so he can never... like, the Faragax Giant just runs into 2 Servants every turn. And then next turn I can play out the... I can just do nothing, I guess, honestly. I don't know why he would throw that away. Like, that seems like the thing you'd want, because he has, what? He can pump everything on his team twice, which means he can start attacking with the Snarecaster. But I guess he had bigger plans for himself. Oh, that's... I'll regenerate it. It's a good card. Follow the Hammer. It's really... Oh my god, really? Why would you... I mean, I guess. I'll take it. It's a 2-for-1 to kill a Servant. I guess he saw the play that I could have made, though, where I just block all day. Yeah. It's going to be tapped every turn. I mean, I could use just to kill the Snarecaster, but... I think what I have to do here is just pass. And then leave up Servant. I can just block and regenerate. Hopefully, and then if he plays something... I was kind of hoping he'd play a... What's it called? Or Observant Alseid on it. That way I could have asphyxiated the Faragax Giant. Well, he's tapping out for something big. Yeah. Drain you for 1. Sanguimancy. Just a dead card in my hand. I can use it to kill myself later. I gotta keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna kill that. And then pass the turn. I'm beginning to think that Necrobite is just a really good card. Because maybe in Sealed it's a lot better than in Draft. Because in sealed, people are tending to have the idea of, oh, this game's going to go late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a lot of bigger stuff, and you really can't make like a smooth low drop into high drop curve, typically. Come on, deck. If this was a land, it would have actually been better, because then I could at least play out the archetype this turn. Now I have to double block the Faragax Giant and hope to draw, I don't even know. But yeah, so that's an interesting thing that I took out of this. If I'm playing black, I probably want Necrobites in day one, because I told you guys this is me practicing for a Grand Prix. So it's, interesting. Oh, I can't kill myself with Sanguimancy anymore. That's depressing. Do you have like a pump spell to give an extra 3 damage through? No? Okay. Well, Griptide's a card. Yeah, Griptide's a card. But then he gets a 3/3 and then he gets to make a 5/5. Oh. This is terrible. Alright, well, we'll do that, and then we'll block the Snarecaster. And just eat it. Of course you have more plays. Why wouldn't you? Alright, well, Return Phalanx is actually not a bad card. I get to block the end trade with the Emissary, and then this will block this for a turn. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination, but not bad. I think if there's a time I'm going to get the archetype out, it's going to be now. Because he has one card in hand. I'm assuming he's just holding a land. Because now he can play the giant out. I'll make it into a 5/5, and I'll block it all day. I'll make a trade here, and I'll probably end up having to make a trade here, which is just sad. Would I like to put counters on it? Yes, I would. The alternative is me dying. Is he not even going to bother attacking? He's attacking. Okay. Alright, show me your combat trick. Nope, just trade? Okay, good. Oof. Well, maybe we're not out of this one yet, folks. I can pay 5 and still have up regeneration mana, and I get to drain them for a bunch. And I can also even attack with the archetype. Alright. Alright. Drain them for 3. I don't have to trade my archetype for a Sun Guide. That's a good feeling. I get to hit him to 8. And if he attacks, I get to block and drain him. Keepsake. Oh, wow. We are doing well now, folks. Attack with the archetype again. Get in my 3 damage. And then I can play out the Gorgon. And then the next turn I have Monstrous mana already. So I can just pop that off. This way I still have numerous blockers. So even if he does have a way of dealing with 2 blockers, I don't die. So he has to deal with 3. Which is definitely doable. I mean, there is Glimpse to Sun God, which taps X creatures. And if he draws that, I just lose here. by 1 point of damage. Sweet. We won! We won a game! Is this the first game we've won this whole time? Is this the first... Hold on. This is more important right now. Game win percentage. 0. Yes! We won our first game. Oh, never give up, folks. No matter what people tell you, they can say you have a terrible deck, your hair smells, and that you should quit while you're ahead and not pay all that money to Magic because you're bad. Well, guess what? You say to them afterwards, you say to them, you're probably right, but at the same time, I feel like my skills as a player can only improve by continuing to play and learning strategies and whatnot. So I'm going to continue playing because I feel like that's my best way to get good at the game. And they'll just have to deal with it. All right. Let's try green-white. I just want to try it, just see how it feels. We are in the 0 and a million bracket, so, you know, these decks probably aren't the best decks out there. But still. All right. I just want to double-check this deck because it was made... I don't know anyone who lives in that part of the world. Why is someone from somewhere in New York calling me? It's bizarre. Put you at 6. You go down there. Verdict and Sorrow, come down. Probably a little much having both of those. So I'm going to cut this Fade. I'm going to bring in a random Voyage's End. Voyage's End is just really good. You know, it'd be nice if we had another way of targeting our creatures that's, you know, not god-awful. Oh well. Alright, so we'll add land to this deck. Suggest. And done. We'll bring in this for this. Wait, no, I did it backwards. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Right? No, what am I doing? Submit. Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm bad at Magic. Alright. So we have Skyguard. And we're on the draw, but we have to mulligan this because it's bad. Alright, this will do a non-zero number of things. Give us a Divine Verdict for eventually. We're going to lead off with the Islands, who doesn't know we changed our deck. Shh. Shh, be quiet. He doesn't know we changed. He doesn't know that our deck's different now. Okay, now he thinks the deck's just splashing green. So we gotta be very quiet. So he doesn't know. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well, we know what we're hitting on turn 3 with Divine Verdict. Or on turn 4 with Divine Verdict. Just casually sideboard into a Bant deck. What? Why is he playing a Springleaf Drum? Doesn't seem good. Pass. Alright, come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Fine, jerk. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast them. Leave up God's Willing. I don't know if this is the same deck or a different deck, but we're definitely seeing cards that we didn't see previously. Alright, he's making red mana. Is this Faragax Giant? Because if it is, I'm probably just going to let it have counters this time. Oh, Cyclops? Yeah, that's a card. We'll play out a land and we'll attack. Tap that down. And we'll hit him for 3. Remember that time I put creatures in my deck? That was fun. So he has enough mana if he wanted to, he could monstrous this. Oh, he's just gonna kill that? Do I just Voyage's End my own Heliod's Emissary here? It's the only creature I have. Yeah, I think I gotta do it. We'll put you on top. Haha. Now, I can make him big. You can't attack with that. That's not how cards work. Do I tap his team? Because I know he's gonna like if I block, he's gonna monstrous and blow me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I not play a land last turn? I don't think I played a land last turn. I'm bad. If I draw a land, my apologies. Then I could have Emissary and left up Ardor. Ardor? You guys, if you've seen any of my videos before, you know I can't pronounce half of these words. I guess I gotta let him attack. I'll just take it. He's gonna spend his whole turn monstrosing. Yeah. Alright, well, do that land that I was talking about earlier. I guess it's not the worst thing to just trade that off for that. Yeah, I think I just suit that up and trade off. It'd be really nice if I had the ability to play a land last turn, so I could have up Ardor. A suit, yeah, I didn't miss a land drop, and I'm on turn 8, so I missed a land drop because I was silly. Yeah, so I think I just have to bestow, and then pass the turn, and then hope he doesn't have a trick or a removal spell. Because if he has a removal spell, then like follow the hammer, or I guess basically just follow the hammer right now. He doesn't really have that many other options. I guess Pinnacle of Rage, both of Keranos, Lightning Strike, any of those kill me as well. Is he just going to put Kitty on there? Yeah, he's going to put Kitty on there. Alright, well, we lose. Making him do it. I know. It's not your fault, but I blame you, Nyxborn Shieldmate. I blame you. Alright, let's just run it back. It doesn't matter, and I don't know. It really just doesn't matter at this point. My rating isn't that big of a deal to me. Let's roll the 6. I guess it's fine. Hope you can get a turn 3 courser out, I guess. Maybe. Or not. Or we just lose here. No, we got there. Alright. My 3/3 is bigger than your 2/2. Really hoping to rip something so I could one of my islands, so that way I could have Voyages ended if he did decide to blow this in order to make something big. Oh well. Just run out the Skyguard, I guess. And pass. If he gives me the option to trade, I'll probably just take it. I really don't want to deal with shenanigans with that card. It gives him the option to have 6 mana right now. So you could play like some really big stuff. Or just a Phalanx. You'd be good if you could get on a Battle Master, but I need to draw land for that. Alright, passing the turn. Because I have nothing right now. I kept the 2 lander, so it's not unexpected to miss my 5th land drop. Especially on a Molda 6, when you keep a 2 lander. I mean, the fact that I was able to draw 2 lands to get this going is something I'm very happy for. But I think at this point he can just start doing some pretty good stuff. Yeah, like that. He's going to attack with that as well. Nope, just that. Yeah, you get in for 3. I'm not going to stop you. So any land I'm happy with, because then I can play the Battle Master, and then the next turn, hopefully I can get that going on it. I would prefer if it was that. Well, I guess not any land, because a tap land, the Scryland doesn't do too much. Oh, he's just going to... Really? You're just going to upgrade to a Kragma Butcher? I mean, I still can block it. I probably will if I get the option to. I mean, I'm going to play it. I guess I'm going to just attack with the Skyguard. I'm not blocking any of this stuff, I don't think. Alright. And I'm just going to run out a Chronicler. Wouldn't it be nice if I had something with counters on it, but alas, I don't. Alright, he's got 2 cards left in hand. And if I remember the saying correctly, screw beats flood. So hopefully he's flooding. But, I mean, do I just want to double block here? Probably. You can pump it twice, though. Oh, pumping it twice doesn't do anything. What could he have? He could have, like, Washington now? I don't know where any of these places are. Why are you doing this? I guess telemarketers. Alright, so I can double block the Sun Guide. He can pump it twice. He can pump it once and do other stuff. Like, he has 2 cards in hand. If they're tricks, then he gets me really good. If they're not tricks, I think I can just afford to take the damage right now. And if I, maybe I can start drawing lands and doing good stuff. Yeah, he pumps it once. He pumps it once. Alright, cool. I think I'm just going to pass and Voyages End him. Like one of his things. Like if he tries to do something fancy next turn. Because I know he has to have a combat trick, or else he wouldn't have made that attack, I don't think. Unless I'm just reading too much in the situation, but I think I want Voyages End up so I can bounce something. Because if he attacks... Oh, I should have attacked with the Skyguard. I'm just playing poorly right now. That's my issue. I'm, Jeez, I don't know what my issue is. I normally don't play this bad, but apparently today is just that kind of a day. Alright. Just attacking with that? Alright, well, I'm going to offer the double blocks. Because if he has something like, bravo for him. Really, he doesn't? I'm just going to let it happen, I think. Huh. Weird. I'm not gonna just bounce something for value right now. Ooh, Snake though. Snake is a good draw. I was just gonna run out the Battle Master and block the Butcher, but I think I'll just play a Snake. Does a lot of things I want. Gains me life or makes a 7/7, both of which are very good. He's gonna let me gain life? Cool. Alright. Now we're talking. If we draw a land next turn, I'll probably just Eidolon up the Skyguard because he hasn't had a way of dealing with it. And you think like just for mana efficiency, he might at some point just pop that off. And most things that deal with the Skyguard also deal with, you know, the Courser and the Snake. What? I'll block here and here. And if he has something, yeah, we'll see what he has. If he has first strike on both of them, no, he's gonna pump twice. If he spends his whole turn pumping, then I get a 2 for 2, and he, you know, in some tempo. Yeah, cool. And I just take 3 off of that. I hit a land. He only has up a forest. Do I just Ghostblade here? Just hit him for 6? And then after that, I can just have up like Voyage's End for the rest of my life, just ready to just end him at any time. We can also use Voyage's End later to reset and place on the Battle Master. Yeah, I think I just want to do this. All right, take 6. He has 3 turns to deal with this. It's a 3/3, so it's fairly easy in these colors to deal with it. And he has a bunch of creatures that he could play that have reach. They block really well. He has creatures. He can give something first strike if he has something with reach as well, so it doesn't even, like, a Nessian Asp right now plus first strike, which he has the mana for. He's just going to bolt it. Oh, no, Stone Shock. All right. And a Springleaf Drum. Cool. And I take 1. Cool, cool, cool. Do I just play out the Raiders and trade? Or do I play out the Disciple, only gain a small amount of life, but then have up a Voyage's End available? Decision points. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana available. So we could Stone Shock next turn and hit for 9 or 8. I like the idea of leaving up the Voyage's End. Because leaving up the Voyage's End allows me to get around if he does decide to Monstrous this. Because if he does that, then this can't block, and he can hit me for 9 damage and put me to 6. And then I can't even crack back and kill him unless I have another combat trick, which I don't. So let's see what he does here. If he attacks with just the Stone Shock Giant, I'm probably just going to take 5. I think I'm fine with that at this point. Emissary? Sure, you get to have an Emissary on there. And bounced. Bottom, because I don't think I have anything that costs double white. And I no longer need to have the extra mana to hold up something. Artisan Sorrow? Well, that's not bad. I can't kill him this turn, though. Rats. Okay, so I think I just pop that, swing in. No, I think I just attack with the Skyguard and play out the Raiders. Hmm. Yeah, because the clock doesn't change if I attack with that. It just puts him to 1, and then anything's lethal, but most of my stuff is going to be able to be lethal probably anyways. So yeah, I'm just going to play out the Raiders. Whoops, nope, you're not attacking. Itchy trigger finger. Alright, so you go to 4, and then we're going to just run out the Raiders, because now he can't attack at all. And if he does, then it's a big tell. But he has to have a way of dealing with the Skyguard here. Well, how is he doing that? He could have Excoriate. As I said the words, I conjured it to his hand, apparently. He's not dead, as far as he knows. He has, what, 1, 2, 3 mana left? He can make a 4th when I Artisan Sorrow. If he has an instant, that costs 4. He still has to have something, or else he's just dead. Because I can just Artisan Sorrow something away. Oh, wow, really? Alright, so now he's dead on board. Unless this kills something, or is it... Oh, Elmer. You poor thing. Well, we win a match! we won a match. Too bad it was the last match of the day. So I don't actually get anything out of it. That's any good. And then we'll go bottom top, just in case something goes wrong here with him all tapped out. And by my math, we win the game. No, why would you kill Elmer? It wasn't worth it. He had so much to live for. He had his whole elk family. Like, you know, the original Elmer. Like, his brother who... He has to live for his brother's memory who died in that tragic sudden storm. There's just so many things. Was it Sudden Storm? What was the name of the card? That had the elk? I think that was the original card where Elmer came about. Anyways, so thank you for watching to the end. If you did, you are a saint. Some of my plays were bad, and some of my decisions were terrible. My opponent's draws were good, as you saw. It's like every time I played a Disciple and saw their entire hand, took their best card, and then they rip something better. You know, but hey, that's what happens sometimes. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. You'll probably be seeing a lot of sealed videos this week because I think I know how to draft the format. A bit of all of my recent spew of just terrible results has been revolving around Modern, which I've been trying to get into. But it's hard when you're playing with a deck that's like not great. If you're still watching this video and you like Modern, put it in the comment section and say, hey, I would like to see some Modern. I play Blue Red Delver because it was fairly cheap because people are giving away Snapcaster Mages at $10 a pop and Remands at 5. This is real life in Magic Online. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. Comments and things are always appreciated, and have a pleasant day, place. Yep, those.